going on, guys? Here in the dark, and I did get here late today. I was just doing some scrap at the shop, but anyways, here I am, and I'm overdressed now just so I can warm up. It's a pretty tough time of year to be splitting because I come here and it's later in the day, and if it's getting towards where it's dark, it starts to get cold, and then it's hard to get the motivation to come and split, you know. So I'm just trying to overdress so I can get started. Also, when I come up here, I eat my dinner and have a coffee, and I just kind of need a minute for it to settle too, right? I'd like to get up and just go, but my body tells me to sit down for a few minutes anyway. So I've done a lot of cleanup in here, and there's not much left going on. I'm just leaving some of this sugar maple for smoker wood, just in case I got to stock more. I still got to bring those three pieces, those three giant pieces, to the wood yard. I'm going to start breaking down these oak rounds, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I have one more over here just behind that wheelbarrow, but I'm going to cut it up like this into smoker wood. So maybe I'll save one of these for smoker wood as well. I do have this oak over here, but some of it I noticed it's a little bit hollow inside. I could still use some of this for smoker wood, but we'll see what happens anyway. I hope to make some smoker wood bags, get rid of some smoker wood before I start thinking about making any smoker wood now. But I don't mind just taking the rounds and cutting them down and leaving them in this size so that they can dry out a bit, and they'll dry quick like that. Even though they're big, because they're thin, they'll dry a lot quicker, right? I also have almost a full, one of my bigger crates, almost full of oak right now, so I don't really need it. Ooh, I forgot about this beech. This beech got to turn into smoker wood, but that's not really priority right now because people don't really buy beech, and I already got like 2, 3, 4 bags right now. So yeah, I'll just be working on the oak. Throttle, choke, pull. Okay guys, well, that cleaned up a lot. I only did 5. Let's see, 4, 5. Yeah, I did 5 of them. Yeah, I might save this one. This is like 12-inch. I have to do some more 12-inch wood, so I'll probably take some of that for the 12-inch. Let's see, my boot's like 12-inch right on, so yeah, that's right on. And I do have some more oak that I could put aside. There's one there, and then this one here too. And is there a third one over here? I don't think so. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, because oh no, yeah, there's one over there behind the cherry. Yeah, that was kind of quick, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. I did those 5. Just gotta stack the rest. I did save some for myself to season. As you can see, I was putting them, most of them in the 40-yard bin for my customer up north. Let's take a look at the progress on this thing here. Okay, so it looks like that's about almost a cord in there. Not close to. It's probably about 3/4 of a cord. It's almost hard to measure, you know, when it's in like an area like this, right? If it's thrown in a crate, then it's easier to measure that way, because you have the measurements already, you know. But this is a funny shaped pile, right? But anyways, I'm just gonna finish chucking this wood into the bin and a little cleanup. And usually when I split, you know, if I come here at like 4 o'clock, then, you know, I get in like 3 hours worth of splitting, right? And then I have like an hour and a half of cleanup and stacking. And now, as you could see, there's just a little bit of kindling to pick up, and then throw the wood in the bin. It doesn't even have to stack, it just goes right in the bin. So yeah, this wood I'm going to eventually put inside some of my crates once I start some new ones. I started a whole bunch of crates and they have a bunch of oak in it already, so I'll just save these ones for when I start some new crates. Yeah, I'm just going to finish up here. I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff.